I am so glad the stand user that was using the set stand got wrecked in this episode. That dude should have really have had a worser outcome than what he got in this episode, because that dude, I'll tell you, out of all the characters I have seen from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders, or JoJo in general, that character pissed me off so fucking much. Like, that character needed to be knocked the hell up. Like, he just needed to be, like, so fucking hard. Like, he really did, because the way he was portrayed in this episode and the last episode was just crusty as fuck. Like, this dude turns his beautiful lady into a fucking fetus and was going to kill her. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even know how to describe this character. He's just a vile, disgusting bastard. That's what I can describe this villain of this little mini arc we just had. And, oh my god. Like, I'm so glad he got defeated at the end of this episode. I really am. Because I couldn't stand another episode with this type of character. Because he's just that assholic. Like, I can't stand that character. So, this episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Very good episode because of that freaking ending. Just seeing that dude get the shit knocked out of him by Jotaro. Just doing order, beating his face in with his physical fist. I was like, yo, that's too freaking great. That was way too freaking great. Just seeing Jotaro going in and wrecking. And then all of a sudden, Polnareff comes in and he's like, oh, let's do it. Let's make sure you don't ever, do this again. And Jotaro and Polnareff go beating the shit out of him at the end. And he goes flying off into the distance like Team Rocket. So, the ending of the episode, very, 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 very satisfying. Like, I was so satisfied with the ending of this episode just to see that scene alone. Now, the episode pretty much continues the fight of Polnareff versus this crusty stand user that's underneath Dio. And I have to say, I like the tactics that Polnareff used in this episode. He pretty much tricked the dude by using, like, some form of standard tactics with a mirror with the water, and he hid behind this mirror with, like, this little ball in the water, and he managed to get the jump on this dude and, like, skewer his entire face. So to see how Polnareff used his mind and tactics, he was a really smart kid when he was young. Like, usually kids, when they're young, they do have some really ingenious tactics. Like, they can really think of some great things when they're kids, because they can fit in smaller areas and they can do some more, sneakier type things. And that's what Polnareff did in this episode. So, yeah, good thing he was small. If he wasn't, he would have kind of been fucked right there. I mean, imagine if you would have been a very big kid. Like, what if you would have been, like, a 4-foot tall kid when he was that age, like, 7 or so, because there is some kids that can get that tall at that age. I've seen some. So, good thing Polnareff was a very short kid. Also, Jotaro rocking that, like, child swag in this episode. That child swag. Whoa. Like, you see this baggy Jotaro clothing all over Jotaro, and he just looks like a freaking boss. Like, he looks like a boss when he's just sitting there in his, like, smaller outfit. Like, his outfit's all, like, baggy on him, and he's so small and all that. He just looks like a freaking monster the way he looked in that scene. And I have to say, the animation was on point with a lot of these different scenes with this episode. So, animation quality, freaking amazing. It's amazing. It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I mean, the animation quality usually is good when it comes to the series. Now, episode, when it came to the overall execution with the comedy and the fighting and stuff like that, I think it was, handled in the standard JoJo fashion. I mean, if you like the comedy of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, along with the fighting and some tactics that was used, like, with shit, like, oh my god. Like, okay, thank God I wasn't eating like I normally do when I get up to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Usually, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is the first thing I watch when I get up on Friday. It's like the first thing I see and first thing I watch. Usually I get a bowl of cereal or something like that and I sit down and start watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Thank God I didn't have any food while I was watching this episode, because that shit scene was like, oh, like, it just, Polnareff just shits, and then he slings his shit on the dude's face. I'm like, yo, that's just like, ew, just, all is on his, dude, it was attached to his face like a freaking leech. That's just, like, nasty. freaking nasty. So, yeah, the episode, very good, very funny, concludes this little mini fight going on. Looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next, because at the end of the episode, you have it to where Joseph does another spirit-type photo, and we finally discover where Dio is, what building he is at. So, we got our destination, we got our location, so we might see Dio very soon, so I'm looking forward to that. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.